so they're setting this as an equation to solve for y, right? So it's important when you introduce like the square root, you need to understand, like, for instance, like if I said x squared equals 4, okay? Now to solve for x, I'm going to introduce the square root. So I'm going to take the square root of both sides. Now I need you to understand that when you introduce the square root, see how there's no square root here? But when you introduce the square root, you have to make sure you take into account the plus or minus 2, because both of those answers satisfy this equation, right? I could say 2 quantity squared equals 4. I could also say a negative 2 quantity squared equals 4. Based on this original equation, we don't know which one we're talking about, right? So we have to make sure we're including both. So that's why when they solve for x, that's why they included plus or minus. So basically then all you're simply doing is plugging the x value and you're finding the y. But that's why you have the plus or minus. That's why you have the two values. So hopefully that explains kind of like your misunderstanding as far as like why we include plus or minuses in there.